What's up, guys? I'm back with another video, and today, man, we're gonna be checking out the top 10 most badass My Hero Academia moments. I already told you guys, bro, y'all gotta watch this anime, and I want to relive these top 10 moments with y'all, so we gotta check these out. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all so much for the support I've been getting recently, man. My videos have been going crazy, and it's all thanks to you guys. Make sure to hit that sub button if you're new to the channel and y'all enjoy the content. And make sure to hit that like button as well. We got to break 5 likes in each of these videos, man. I would really appreciate it. And another thing, hit those notification bells so y'all can get notified whenever I drop a video. But anyways, man, like I always say, this means so much to me. Thank y'all. We on the road to 1K. But anyways, man, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you're new. Let's get right into this video, bro. Come on, bro.
It's time to go plus ultra because the
Usually I don't like it when the dude is talking over like the moments and shit, but this guy's actually not bad. So shout out to this guy.
The 5th season of My Hero Academia is currently on air. While we watch the exploits of our heroes and see what new direction the series heads off in, it sounds like just the time for a recap of the top 10 badass My Hero Academia moments. And MHA, as you know it, is full of badass moments. With its diverse characters and their quirks, fun story and engaging action sequences, this anime now counts among the top shonen anime currently running. There's a lot to like, especially the tournament-style arcs and rivalries among characters. Heck, if you're old enough, watching it might just make you pine for those old school days. Given that this is a battle shonen, our pick of badass moments mostly comprises epic battles and one-on-one fights, but you might be surprised to find more than a few emotional moments that leave a deep impact on the overall storyline. So let's get right to it. Here are the top 10 badass My Hero Academia moments.
Let's get it, boys. Oh yeah!
Starting off, it's Red Riot and Fat Gum versus Rappa and Tengai. This is one of the best fights of Season 4, and that's saying something for a battle-heavy arc. What makes this contest fantastic is not just the action and music, but a backstory that turns a likable...
That guy that we just saw right now, bro, at first I was like, oh shit. Like, he literally fucked up Red Riot with one punch, bro. He fucking broke through his hardening with one punch. I was like, god damn, bro, he's finna destroy these guys. But then I saw the rest, I was like, whoo, what a fight, man.
Character into everyone's best boy. Backed into a corner, Kirishima's old doubts about his worth as a pro hero and his quirks start to haunt him again, leaving him unable to fight even before the battle started. But old wounds also bring clarity about why he wanted to be a hero in the first place and how hard he struggled to become one. Burning with a new intensity, Kirishima transforms into Red Riot Unbreakable, becoming an indestructible shield for his partner Fat Gum, and turning defeat into victory. It's the greatest hour yet for this brave and loyal young hero.
Oh shit. Eraserhead versus the villains, bro. That shit was crazy. I was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Eraserhead, you go ahead, boy. And then he got destroyed.
At number 9, we have Aizawa Sensei. Despite his lazy appearance and general air of disinterest, the homeroom teacher is more than adept at taking on an entire gang of enemies by himself, as we see when the League of Villains attacks UA High School. Aizawa's ability to cancel his opponent's quirks simply by looking at them is a powerful weapon, but it's his prowess of physical combat that comes as a surprise. He might seem to lack the energy to utter even a few words of encouragement to his class, but he can easily leap off heights, sucker punch opponents much bigger than him, tie them up with his scarf, and keep the attacks coming. His ability to tolerate extreme pain is impressive, as is his keen intellect, which allows him to plan his moves even when in full flight. He might look and sound like a slouch, but this is one guy you know you can count on if you ever find yourself in a pinch.
だからその辺の対策はしてる。 待ってって、こんなのダメだ。ガッチ
This is the
ャン。
fight we saw, bro.
右。いや、以前に破られて違う。右はフェイント。
One is an arrogant, scowling, hot-headed delinquent, the other a timid, polite, intelligent dreamer. Chalk and Cheese, they're the series' great rivals. The competition between the two goes back to their childhood and has only intensified with adolescence. Of all of their confrontations, the most memorable perhaps is when Bakugo challenges Deku to a late-night fight in Season 3. Honesty hits harder than...
First of all, you gotta say it right, you know what I'm saying? Bakugo. You know what I'm saying? He said Bakugo. You know what I'm saying? You gotta say Bakugo. Come on, bro.
Anything else, and that's what this contest shows us. For the first time, Bakugo shows Deku and us his true feelings, his jealousy towards him, his admiration of and regret towards All Might. It's also the first time we see him treat Deku as an equal. Instead of lashing out in anger or walking off in a huff as he usually does, Bakugo bears his heart and soul. And Deku responds with empathy and honesty. Emotionally charged it might be, but this fight also has some great action. It perfectly captures why these two polar opposites bring so much to the series.
You know what I'm saying?
Another emotional moment makes the cut at number 7.
Oh yeah. Bro, is it just me or do I think this guy's name is like hella cool? Chisaki Hasaikai. Like that name is cool to me. I don't know why it is, but it's just cool, you know what I'm saying? Let's watch it, bro. This is
in the heroes' fight against Overhaul in the 4th season, Mirio demonstrates why he might have become a worthy successor to All Might had Deku not come along. Showing excellent mastery of his quirk, permeation, and incredible hand-to-hand combat abilities, Mirio proves more than capable of taking on the overpowered villain. The two put on a brilliant show of skills that surely would have deserved a spot on this list had it not been for what comes after, which makes even more of an impact. Even as he's winning his battle against Overhaul, Mirio chooses to take a quirk-erasing bullet meant for Eri and save the little girl, losing his quirk in the process. It's a devastating loss, and yet he faces up to it with a good-natured smile, promising Eri he'll be her hero forever. Just goes to show that being a hero isn't only about having heavenly abilities, and that a badass moment can have you sobbing into your tissues.
That shit was
That brings us to the Deku Overhaul fight that follows right after, which takes the number 6 spot. Given that this is the climactic fight of Season 4, we
only number 6? Man, the rest of the fights better be greater than this, you know what I'm saying? I thought this shit would at least be top 3.
get to see Deku at his most powerful, using One for All at full power, and he does so without sustaining any damage to his body, thanks to Eri finally gathering the courage to use her unique quirk. Check out any online forum and the fight with Overhaul is bound to rank high on all-time great MHA fights. It's also one of Deku's best fights ever. Throughout the series, we're used to seeing the boy who was born quirkless struggle, first with adapting to his new power, then with learning to use it, and then again with trying to gain some kind of mastery of it. His exploits against Overhaul give us a glimpse of just what he might accomplish in the future as All Might's chosen heir and the next symbol of peace. It's an epic battle, and it's the most badass Deku has ever been.
Look at that shit. Bitch ass. This fight was crazy. This fight was crazy too, man. This shit was insane.
It's another Deku moment at the halfway mark. This time, it's his battle against that big chunk of meat and muscle that is Muscular. This villain lives up to his name with his ability to manipulate his muscles to augment his physicality and strength to superhuman levels. Although a minor antagonist, he's by far one of the strongest members of the League of Villains in terms of physical strength. What's more, he has a nasty disposition even for a villain, showing pleasure in killing for the sake of killing. Even children are fair game too. In a situation where Deku not only has to fight him but keep the young Gota safe from him, it seems like the worst possible matchup, and it goes along predictable lines with Muscular toying with Deku. Pushed to bone-shattering limits, Deku's all about out for the count, but heroes don't die so easy, and a tiny moment of inspiration gives him that little extra push. Seeing Deku find extra reserves of strength where there ought to be none is truly breathtaking and badass.
僕のヒーロー
No My Hero Academia Top 10 video would be complete without our main man, All Might, in action. His battle against Nomu during the school infiltration arc in the first season comes in at number 4.
Y'all don't understand how hype I was at this moment right here, bro. I was like, holy shit, bro. You're going crazy.
Though artificially created, Nomu is still a top-tier villain, engineered to counter the #1 pro hero at 100%, and All Might, at that time, is a shadow of his former self. But like I said before, power isn't all there is to being a hero. Going that extra distance comes naturally to them, as All Might demonstrates with his hard-fought but confident victory over Nomu. Moving at lightning speed and hitting him with a barrage of punches, All Might gives the monster no time to regenerate. What makes this moment badass is that it introduces us to the #1 hero and symbol of peace as a warrior. All Might shows us why he's a legend and the hope of an entire generation, even if he's nowhere near his best. It's also a moment that makes it clear that the time to pass on the torch and give the world a new hero is near.
Bro, that shit was hella insane. And the fact that he right there, he's not even close to his prime, you know what I'm saying? He's starting to lose his shit. But like, that shit was crazy.
With his striking hair, celebrated lineage, pure talent, and difficult backstory, there was never any doubt that Todoroki would be a fan favorite. He gets his most memorable moment perhaps in the Sports Festival arc, when his fight against Deku leads him to unleash his fiery side. Till that tournament, Todoroki had never used his firepower out of resentment towards his father, choosing to rely solely on his ice abilities. But he's convinced to accept his left side by Deku and the strange connection he feels with him. This is a contest brimming with newfound rivalry and friendship, admiration, envy, and mutual respect. It pushes the reserved cool kid to passionately reveal his innermost feelings, to everyone's surprise, including his own. It's exhilarating to see the flames burst out for the very first time. This moment manages not only to be totally badass, but also convey some of the best growth stories in anime. The developments are also a testament to Deku's inspiring personality. Midoriya. Arigato.
Doesn't have to block him, bro. They had to block him, bro. That shit was crazy.
From son to father.
When I saw Endeavor getting beat bad, I was like, holy shit, man. It's looking bad for this guy right here. I ain't gonna lie. But then, bro. Taking the second spot is Endeavor, earning his stripes as the new #1 pro hero, as well as the grudging admiration of MHA fans. To quite a few, the highlight of Season 4 is the battle between Endeavor and Hood, with the Winged Hawks playing sidekick to the fire-powered hero. A lot of fans dislike Endeavor, and for good reason too. He's been a terrible father to Todoroki and a first-class jerk to everyone else. But this battle puts him in a new light. Giving it his all to save his colleagues and the people from Hood, and upgraded and extremely dangerous Nomu, Endeavor proves to a skeptical world that he might not be All Might, but is a worthy replacement that they can count on. The clash is brutal, emotional, and epic. While he manages to eventually overpower his opponent with his quirk, Prominence Burn, he ends up sustaining heavy damage. Making this moment even more important is the fact that it's a critical milestone in the series, making not only the beginning of an era without All Might, but also, quite possibly, Endeavor's path to redemption. Yo, that shit was crazy. Of course they gotta put this one #1. Come on now. They had to. Of course. You know what I'm saying? Like, this moment right here was crazy.
Now that brings us to the most badass moment in My Hero Academia. It happens during the legendary clash between All Might and All For One, the battle between the world's greatest hero and its greatest villain. When All For One, the shadowy figure pulling the strings of the League of Villains, finally goes up against All Might, his true intention might have been to destroy his longtime rival, but instead, he ends up pushing All Might beyond his limits. Desperate to do his duty, the #1 hero musters every last bit of strength he has left in him to bring out his most powerful attack yet, the United States of...
This was crazy, bro. He got out the last bit of power that All Might had. I was like, no, you're not.
Smash. All For One is soundly defeated, but this victory can only be called a tragedy. No longer able to carry on the world's symbol of peace and with his true self no longer a secret, All Might hangs up his hero's cape forever. But even in that final moment, when he reverts to his real weakened form, All Might remains a symbol of courage and hope to his fans and admirers. And there you have it, the top 10 badass My Hero Academia moments. What do you think? Did any of your favorites make the cut? Leave me a comment and let me know. If you like this video, press like and show it some love. You can also check out my other videos on ViniTube, and if you'd like, subscribe to my channel too. Thanks for staying till the end, and I'll see you soon with a brand new video.
That shit was crazy, bro. Let's not even lie. That was top 10 most badass My Hero Academia moments, man. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. And thank y'all so much for supporting the channel. Like I always say, man, this means so damn much to me. I love y'all. Let's get this quick 500 and we on the road to 1K. And like I always say, man, don't forget to hit that sub button if you're new. Hit that like button. Hit those notification bells, man. But anyways, stay positive, stay healthy, and keep that strong mentality, man. I'm out.